Good morning. I'm Paul Marcinkiewicz, and welcome to Poems to Start Your Day. Today, I will be reading to you a poem from the Italian author Giacomo Leopardi, and then we will be hearing from Sarah Russell, an author who will be sharing with us some of her works. So to begin, I will share with you Giacomo Leopardi's poem, Alla Luna, to the Moon. O gracious moon, I call to mind again. It was a year ago I climbed this hill to gaze upon you in my agony. And you were hanging then above that wood, filling it all with light as you do now. But dim and tremulous your face appeared, seen through the tears that rose beneath my eyelids. My life, being full of travail as it is still, it does not change, O my sweet moon, and yet remembrance helps, and reckoning up the cycles of my sorrow. How sweet the thought that brings to mind things past, when we were young, when longs the road for hope, for memory brief, though they were sad, and though our pain endures. And now we will hear from Sarah Russell, whose poetry and fiction have been published in many national and international journals and anthologies. And she is also a Pushcart Prize nominee. Sarah has two poetry collections published by Kelsey Books, I Lost Summer Somewhere, and Today and Other Seasons. So we will now hear from Sarah, and thank you for joining us.
Of going fishing when I was a kid. It's called Opening Day. Hello, my name is Sarah Russell, and I'd like to share 3 poems with you from my new book. I just got it this last week from the publisher. It's called Today and Other Seasons. And this book takes you through the seasons in poetry. The first one that I'll read is called In April. I wake to birds calling to spring, and rain, slow and steady, nudging the tulips. In the gray of my morning walk, forsythia create moments of sunshine against the monotone of clouds. Blossoms tumbling down the hillside, children laughing. The next one, favorite because it reminds me of going fishing when I was a kid. It's called Opening Day, age 12. The ritual started days before, finding Grandpa's fly rod in its frayed canvas case, and the reel, handled so the sheen, once green as summer oaks, was worn away. Dad gave them to me after Grandpa died, and I cried all over again. I got out the old book that showed how to tie the knot between line and leader and hook. Remembered Grandpa's tobacco breath close. He showed me that first time. The night before, I dug for worms, stored them in a soup can by the wicker creel that smelled of grass and brook trout Grandpa caught for supper. Don't let them suffer, he said. They're too pretty to suffer. And he'd snap their necks and gut them there on the bank with the knife he got as a boy. My knife now. At first light, I left the house, careful the screen door didn't bang, and hiked across the field where horses silhouette dark in the mist. The creel on its worn strap banged my hip, my arms gooseflesh in the dawn. The stream spoke as I neared, and I tiptoed on the grassy bank. Fish scatter if they feel a tremble, Grandpa said. They can hear you too. There's a place he showed me where the big one lived, the one Grandpa never caught, though he got close a time or two. I set the creel down in the willows, fuzzy with pollen, and looked into the shadows where the bank cut deep. This wasn't the sport of men and waders, the swish and snap of lines cast to a river's flow. Instead, I baited the hook and let the leader plop upstream to drift. I heard my breath, the hum of a dragonfly, and Grandpa whispering, good. And finally, a poem for fall. This is called November Doe. The twitch of an ear betrays her, dun against dun oaks, still as held breath. How long has she watched me? I look beyond for others. She's alone, fat from summer grazing, her coat already woolly for January snows. The morning is alive, anticipating flight as she moves slow along the scruff of goldenrod that marks the meadow, then turns back to the woods and disappears, asking no questions. Thank you.
Thank you again for joining us today. We will be back again tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. with another guest author, and we hope that you stay tuned for 9:30 a.m. today for Fest News Live, chance to win a $100 gift card at Webster's Bookstore if you can guess the Broadway trivia. And we hope that you have a wonderful day, and please check out more of the events for the festival at centralpafest.com. Thank you.